Hello friends, this is the First Time Farmer over 50. Welcome to the homestead. Today is Thursday, August the 3rd, 2023, and today I start on the last tree from the storm that we had on March the 3rd. So it was 5 months ago today that the storm blew through and knocked down these three large maple trees. So we've talked about these trees before, and I've cut up the majority of two of them, but I've saved the biggest one for last, and that's him right over there. Hopefully you can see it. The shadows are kind of interesting because it's late in the day, but this is one of the trees right here. All the branches have been cut out and for the most part cleaned up, and then you see the trunk from the second one there, and then over here is the big one. I'm just gonna take a walk around him. So all this stuff through here are small maples that I've cut down in weeks past, and then these piles here are from the other two trees. Just had to get those out of the way as much as possible. All right, and then this is our big timber oak right here, which we've seen on past videos. And this is the top of this maple tree right here. So I'm going to start at this end. I'm not sure if I'm going to start on this side or the other side, but just a matter of just starting to cut off the top branches and just work my way back down the trunk. Now here's a small maple that was knocked over when the big maple fell down, and then it's leaning on that maple tree right there, and that maple tree will have to come out also. And these other small maples, there's just not enough sunlight down here. All these small trees need to come out. Can't have silvopasture with all this shade. So this one will have to come up, come down, I should say. And you see this thing's been down for 5 months, but it's still covered with leaves. It's kind of amazing. Back in here, and there's a lot to do in here. This was a big tree. This is going to take quite a lot of work. It's the biggest of the three, and I didn't save it for last because I wanted to. It just kind of I just didn't know where to start. It was so big. The other ones were big, but I felt like I could handle those fairly well, and they've been taken care of. There's another pile of brush from the other tree, one that came across here. Cleaned it up for the most part. Some of the stuff's still laying around, but we'll get to it eventually. And you can see, looking in that direction, there's quite a bit of work to do. Quite a bit of work. And then there's the root ball for this thing, what it pulled up when it fell over. And that upper branch, or actually it's not really a branch, it's a root, that upper root there, it's probably about 9 feet off the ground. So it took up a big chunk of ground. So I'm not going to worry about messing with the trunk. I'm just going to take care of the branches as much as I can, at least the smaller of them, just to kind of get this area cleared out, get this stuff off of that big oak tree, and just so you can kind of see down here again, and so we can get to taking out these small maples as well. So lots of work, and we got to get started because nothing ever happens unless you do some work. So we sure thank you for watching. Please hit like and subscribe on your way out. And as always, we look forward to seeing you again in the future. But if not, we're going to see you in the pasture.